Could you call the roll, please?
Dickinson,
Here.
Ms. Baca,
Here.
Mr. Cole, not in attendance. Mr. Davis,
Here.
Mr. James, not in attendance. Mr. Watkins,
Here.
Ms. Good.
Here.
Okay, we are in regular session. I would like to welcome Miss Kathy Good back to the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay. How about we stand and say the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of the state of Mexico, the Zia symbol of perfect friendships among united cultures.
The brain kind of went blank there for a minute. I was like, what am I doing? Okay, I will entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the September 8th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion to approve the minutes from Mr. Cole and a second by Ms. Baca. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay. New business. For public hearing for resolution PC number 2025-2026-11. A resolution providing for a variance at the address at 533 West 14th Street for the purpose of operating a lawnmower repair business submitted by Heather and Jesus Herrera. I will entertain a motion to go into public hearing.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Davis and a second by Mr. Cole. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, so we're in public hearing. And Miss Lovelady is going to tell us all about it.
So this is an application for a variance at 533 West 14th Street for the purpose of operating a lawnmower repair business. We go to the next one, please. So the reason that the applicants are applying for the variance is that they do not meet all of the home occupation requirements. So that being the no stock in trade displayed on the premises, and all activities being conducted within the dwelling. And then also, no external evidence of the activity. So it's kind of famous, no stock in trade. We go to the next one. And then, so they are, technically would fall into like a C2 general commercial zone. They are abutting a C2 zone. But they are still in a single family residential zone. And so for the purposes of the variance, so they would be basically operating as a C2 zone, which allows for the automobile, truck, trailer, rental agencies, repair garages, automobiles, trucks, those related items. So that was what I felt the lawnmowers fell under. We go to the next one. And then we did publish this public hearing in the Eastern New Mexico News on November 12th. We sent 10 certified letters to property owners. There was 3 for the proposal, 1 against, and then 6 certified letters to public utility. There was no response. I have one. So the one protest, they did submit a statement. Their explanation was that it was incompatible. Residential zones are established to maintain a certain quality of life and character, which this commercial business disrupts. The presence of a lawnmower repair business with its associated noise, traffic, and outdoor storage of equipment and machines diminishes the desirability and market value of different homes. Safety concerns, especially for children who need a safe neighborhood without a business attracting increased traffic like customers employing delivery vehicles. Noise pollution. Repair work can involve loud equipment and tools and power tools at all hours. One night earlier this year, They were banging on something metal when I was trying to sleep, which strictly conflicts with the peace and quiet expected in a neighborhood and environmental concerns. Small engine repair activities involve potential environmental and health hazards that are not suited for residential areas. So this is just the property where they are conducting a business. They have since installed like a privacy netting around the fence so that you can't really see into the yard. And I think that was everything. Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Herrera are here tonight to answer any questions on the variance.
Okay, thank you. Would either of you like to get up and speak?
I read it, please.
Okay, and you'll have to be, if you could be sworn in. No, you can come up here, but you'll have to.
Hey, my name. Jesus Herrera Jr.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will testify truthfully here under penalty of law?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
We're located near AutoZone and hardware store, both up the street from the chiropractor. There's an HVAC contractor right next door to us. There's also an Airbnb across the street from us and an apartment complex that's right. We're surrounded by commercial business. We're bringing a service to the city, which is much needed by repairing lawn equipment instead of them ending up in the dumpsters and ultimately in the landfills. So the service that I provide is it rebuilds, lawnmowers that are gonna end up being discarded, wasted. The service of the lawnmower equipment repair will bring revenue to the city through the purchase of parts, tax revenue, licensing fees. Each year, lawn equipment repair will be the revenue for Portales rather than Clovis. So a lot of people are traveling all the way to Clovis for a person with my skill level. I came from California. I got 23 years experience. I mean, it doesn't matter where I go, what city I go to, I'm gonna be successful. I was successful in California. And the town that I came from had 80,000 people, so. This is a very small town with limited resources. And I'm, trying to establish a business here. I think is a much needed service because of the fire hazards here and all the surrounding areas that they're limited. I don't know of any lawnmower shop in Portales at all. The weeds in the grass, dry grass that repairs to residents, lawnmowers, equipment will assist in keeping the fire danger under control on occupied homes in the city. The low income residents will be able to afford the repairs and used lawn equipment over spending on new. It depends on the city. City finds, or paying other bills, so, as you know, it's a small town, so it's, hard for people to get lawnmowers running. You got a lot of car mechanics in this town, but you don't have anybody with my skill level as far as a lawnmower repair. Took me probably 6-8 years before I even became a good lawnmower guy, so it's not a skill that I recommend anybody do unless they really have a passion for it. So it's unless some of you guys know how to work a lawnmower. So I mean, I do everything from lawnmowers to zero turns all the way up to riding mower tractors, and I don't work on diesels, I don't work on cars, I don't work on motorcycles, I don't work on quads. So it's not something I'm gonna generate large equipment to work on. It's small
Trust me,
stuff.
you don't want him working on your vehicle.
Yeah, I don't, you don't want me working.
Any questions from the council?
How do you respond to your neighbor who's worried about loud noise in the middle of the night?
We have children down the street that play out in the street and they're throwing off firecrackers, hitting things, making all sorts of.
Sam, what you got in wearing, so you work on that,
This is my wife, Heather.
please state your name,
Heather Ann Herrera.
please raise your right hand.
Right.
You swear or affirm that you will society truthfully here on the country of law?
Yes. Anyway, down the street from us, we have some teenagers like play football in the middle of the street. They also throw off firecrackers and scare the dogs and other kids. So if that's the problem with the noise, then it should be that they were brought in at a certain time of night as well.
I honestly don't think there's gonna be a problem with the noise because I don't work after 5 o'clock, so,
Actually, after 4.
yeah. So my hours are from 8 to 4 and I shut down after
And
4.
we don't really have a lot of traffic because nobody really knows that we're open because this is our first year here.
So, you know, you have what Ace Hardware across the street, they have tractors, equipment, trailers
We've
coming
got-
through here.
AutoZone as well that have
Yep.
people in and out all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
so you-
that's good. I was just asking how you would address it. So,
Oh.
so if your hours are only gonna be 8 to 4, or 8 to 5, then
Yeah.
that answers the question. Yeah. That's fine.
4.
I can't do anything about your other neighbors, but
Right.
Any,
So you have blocked your fence off with some type of a mesh?
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah,
I-
you can-
Where you anticipate storing the lawnmowers behind that at all times?
All the time, yeah, none of the lawnmowers are out in the front of the house. We don't, set anything out other than the lawnmowers I sell during the summertime. And they're usually put away after, in the
They're
evening,
brought out at the beginning of the day and then brought in.
yeah, for security reasons, because, you know, you have homeless people and, you know, vagrants walking around and. You know, I'm not gonna have something stolen out the front.
Understand.
And it's a lot nicer with the black fabric.
Yeah, you like it, yeah.
I did notice that you had like a little shop on the side of your home. Is that where you're gonna be doing the repairs? It's
Oh, the one in the back or? No,
on the side.
oh, that's the garage.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So is that kind of mainly where you're gonna
Yeah.
be doing the repairs?
Right.
That's where I have all my tools and stuff.
Okay.
But, you know, I'll work in the
Mhm.
backyard on a bench, you know.
And it's all brought in by the end of the day and then brought back out at the beginning of the day.
anything else? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will entertain a motion to go out of public hearing.
So moved.
second,
Motion by Mr. Cole. I didn't know, so Scott. Or there was it by Mr. Cole and a second by Mr. Watkins to go out of public hearing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're back in regular session. I will entertain a motion to approve or deny the variance at 533 West 14th.
I make the motion that we approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Baca that we approve and a second by Mr. Cole. Call the roll, please. Yes.
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 Okay, so that has been approved and it will go to the city council January 6th. Thank you. Okay, next item is public hearing for resolution PC number 2025-2026-12. A resolution providing for a special use permit at 105 North Avenue I for the purpose of installing wildfire detection cameras to an existing tower.
Wildlife.
Submitted by Bano AI. Entertain a motion to go into public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Cole and a second by Mr. David. To go into public hearing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, okay, we're in public hearing, Miss Lovelady.
So this is an application for a special use permit for the existing cell tower that's at 105 North Avenue Ave. So the relevant ordinances for this, under section 170. Radio and television transmitters are required to get special use permit. And then, under antennas is any means of system or pole panel rods reflecting this or similar devices used for the transmission or reception of radio or electromagnetic frequency signal. So the cameras would fall under that definition. So we did publish this as well in the Eastern New Mexico News on November 12th, 2025. 6 certified letters were sent to property owners. There was 0 response from property owners. And then of the 6 certified letters to public utilities, there was also no response from utilities. So this is the tower that's located near city. So they are just asking to place those on the existing tower. And then I believe there's also a representative from Pano AI on to your question.
Okay. Thank you. Does anyone have any questions?
And
How are these gonna be transmitting pictures?
No, like you said, who gets these pictures or who do they notify if they see a fire?
Well, I'm curious if they're gonna be wireless and transmitted that way, or are they gonna be wired into, just concern about interference potential?
And do we
Maybe
have
there is,
to
maybe there isn't, I
swear
don't
them
know.
in? Mr. Carter, would you be sworn in? And then we'll ask you some questions.
I'm happy to.
Please,
If you could state your name, please.
My name's Chris Carter with Pano AI.
if you'll, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will testify truthfully here under penalty of law?
Yes.
So I don't know if you heard the questions about, how it was going to be transmitted, and is there a chance of interference?
Absolutely. And I do have I'm happy to go through an overview of what Pano is and how it works. I want to be respectful of everyone's time this evening. So at your discretion request, I'm happy to show some more detail. But to address that question directly, we are, well, let me back up. We deploy these stations on high vantage points, typically telecommunication cellular towers, and that's the case in this instance as well. Transmission happens a couple of ways. Every station has multiple sources of power, as well as connectivity and backhaul. So it can be as simple as a fiber connection up to Starlink. We can use radio, microwave signals and 5G as well. The amount of data that's being transferred is pretty minimal. The way that the technology works is the cameras rotate 360 degrees and they take images consistently, but it's not a true video feed. And because of that, the amount of information that's being transmitted at a given point in time is really a collection of images that get stitched together in the cloud to create a landscape, and then AI detection is run on top of that.
If y'all do notice something, who do you notify?
Yeah, part of the service that we provide is we have a team of former wildland firefighters whose full-time job it is to onboard, provide for free, and then onboard and train local fire agencies. So any bona fide government agency with jurisdiction within the viewshed of a Pano station gets access, training, and ongoing support. That's something that when our customers put up a station, they're doing it to provide this technology to local first responders. And so that's part of the package.
How far can your cameras reach distance-wise?
Typically, it's a 10-mile radius per station. That's the ideal distance for sort of ironclad detection and triangulation potential, depending on topography Cameras can detect incidents farther out than that, but we design our networks with a 10-mile radius in mind. I should note as well, within those view sheds, we go through a process of pixelization for, typically this isn't an issue where we're monitoring the landscape. We're looking for smoke rise with a 100-meter smoke rise sort of service level agreement for detection. However, in instances in wildland urban interface, in places where there are any sort of private structures, we have a hard pixelation that happens at the edge computer level. And so that computer is actually mounted. It's a thing that processes images before they get sent up. Another way we minimize data transmission. Um, and so that hard pixelation is stored locally and can't be removed. So any fire agencies that have access to the feed or receive alerts, even Pano staff can't remove that pixelation, can't look at any sort of private structures. We take privacy really seriously. And that happens when we first install, and there are also periodic reviews to account for any changes in the landscape.
So maybe I'm missing it in your paperwork, but who is your customer?
Yeah, I appreciate the question. That is Xcel Energy for this
Okay.
station. It is part of a 30 station deployment over the next 2 years that we are doing with them. And for broader context, we also have a program with the state of New Mexico. Right now, that's a small pilot program, 11 stations centered around Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and East Mountains areas. But that network is sort of supplemented by Xcel's investment towards the east and southeast portion of the state. And PNM is also making an investment to put up some individual stations. All of our stations work cooperatively. And so, regardless of who the customer is, like I mentioned before, we onboard all local fire agencies, emergency management centers, dispatch centers so that they have access as a tool provided on the ground. But also, all these stations work together to triangulate with each other. So, it's really a public private cooperative network.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
I will entertain a motion. Is there anyone else that would like to speak? I'm sorry, I forgot to ask that last time. Okay, and I will entertain a motion to go out of public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Cole had a motion to go out of public hearing. Ms. Good, second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, we're back in regular session. I will entertain a motion to either approve or deny the special use permit at 105 North Avenue I.
Make a motion that we approve the special use permit.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Davis to approve and a second by Mr. Cole. Call the roll, please.
Ms. Good,
Yes.
Mr. Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Cole,
Yes.
Ms. Barbara.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that was approved and that will go to the city commission January 6th. Okay, thank you. Okay, our next order of business. Public hearing for resolution PC number 2025-2026-13. A resolution providing for a special use permit at the address of excuse me, 1608 South Avenue D for the purpose of serving alcoholic beverages submitted by the Fraternal Order of the Eagles. Area 3863. So I will entertain a motion to go into public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Ms. Good and a second by Mr. Watkins to go into public hearing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Okay, we're in public hearing, Miss Lovelady.
So this is a special use permit application for the purpose of serving alcoholic beverages, essentially a bar, business or operation. And this is the old Goobers location. So for this, they are in a manufacturing zone, but under our zoning requirements, it is still required to have a special use permit. So that is what their application is for today. So we published this in the Eastern New Mexico News on November 12th, 2025. We sent 11 certified letters to property owners. There was 1 for the proposal, 0 against. 6 certified letters to public utilities, and we have a response from public utilities. And then this is just the location of the proposed operation. And then Mr. Richard Chambers is also here to speak on the application if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Thank
Does Mr. Richards want to speak?
you.
If you would come up and get sworn in.
State your name, please.
Richard Chambers, President of the Fraternal Order of the Eagles, area number 3863.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will testify truthfully here on the penalty of law?
Yes.
Okay, welcome.
All right. This has been a project of mine since November 2nd of 2024. I petitioned the national organization to form a chapter here in Portales, and in doing so, that we have to get membership of a men's organization and a women's, and we had to have 50 of each. It's called an area and auxiliary. And we currently have 150 members in the men's organization, and there's I believe 105 in the women's organization now. So we've made an impact already on the community, and our motto is people helping people. And we are set up as a 501c3, and we intend to be an organization based on philanthropy and helping out the community and other projects that we can help facilitate. And so we've already done our surveys and everything for the alcohol permit that's required from the state, and we're finishing out the application videos.
What kind of hours would you guys be open?
We intend to open every day in some capacity, and that most likely being from 5 to 6 p.m. until 10, and then on the weekends, then it's all full.
Will this be for membership only, or is it open to the public?
Membership and bona fide guests. So if a member comes into the establishment, they have to sign in any guests that they bring in. They're required to their character of people that they bring in. So it's very similar to the same use that the Dallas Country Club has, individuals that have been invited there.
Is there a limit to how many guests they can sign in?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
So, but one of the stipulations that we have is an organization. We allow people to come in 3 times as a guest to be signed in, and we ask them to join the membership at that. So we really thrive on membership. Is where we make a lot of it.
And I'm not really familiar with the Eagles. Is there requirements for membership?
Yes, so we go through an interview process, and we have an interview committee. And at that onboarding, we ask questions like, if they'd be interested in being involved with the organization. Each side of the organization, we have a secretary, a treasurer, a board of trustees. We have a conductor, a chaplain, a vice president, and a past president. So every one of these committees and everything that we have, they all work together. So in that interview process, we ask if people are, if they're interested in one of those, and we do checks in as well. So when they fill out their application, they're asked to put a bell in, if they're have like any other crimes,
Right.
we need to be aware of. So that membership as well, whenever you come into the building, you'll have a key card that allows you to come into the building. It'll be locked at all times, and you can be buzzed in the same way that the VFW present if you're not.
Good.
You said doing community service projects, like what?
Yes, sir. Like we'll be doing a lot of different things in the community. So what we can do as an organization is we can hold fundraisers, and which we'll do every year. The president has to do a project. I'm working on mine this year, and It's not finalized at 100% yet, but I intend to be doing working with ENMU, and we're gonna have at one of the games. We're gonna any kids that come to the game that they could sign up to get a savings account for $50, and we're gonna do like a certain drawing. So I'm raising money right now to give that away to the young kids that show up to the game to savings account. So, we want to invest in the future of Portales, and I strongly believe that like the Boy Scouts, like the Roosevelt County Little League, any 501c3, we're able to donate money to these organizations. So money that we raise within the organization, we get to allocate that as we see fit. So every member, it doesn't matter, if there's 20 people that show up to the meeting, if 11 people vote that we're gonna donate so much money that the Roosevelt County Little League's asking for, 11 people say yes, we're writing a check.
What if they come to you asking to help clean up the
Well,
baseball field?
we'll put a crew together.
They got 150 people, they're out there.
I spend most of my day cleaning up stuff, so. Well, I guarantee we'll do it, but.
You may wish you hadn't said that.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Anyone else want to speak for or against? Okay, then I will entertain a motion to go out of public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Cole and a second by Mr. Watkins to go out of public hearing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're back in regular session, and I will entertain a motion to approve or deny the special use permit at 1608 South Avenue D.
The motion to approve?
Second.
I have a motion to approve by Ms. Baca and a second by Mr. Davis. Call the roll, please.
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Wilkins,
Yes.
Scott,
Yes.
Ms. Good.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, our next item. Public hearing for resolution PC number 2025-2026-14. A resolution providing for a special use permit at the address at 1809 South Avenue D for the purpose of operating a church submitted by the Potter's House Christian Fellowship Church of Portales. I will entertain a motion to go into public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Cole and a second by Mr. Watkins to go into public hearing. All those in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, we are in public hearing. Ms. Lovelady.
So this is also an application for a special use permit, 1809 South Avenue D, which you'll see is the strip mall opposite by the farmers market grocery store. And so again, this falls under section 171, so they're permitted in any zone, but they do have to have the special use permit for churches. So we submitted this or we published in the ATM Expo News on November 12th, 2025. We sent 7 certified letters to property owners. There was 1 proposal, 0 against, and then 6 certified letters to public utilities with no response from them. So yes, this is the strip mall that they are planning to have the church operation. And then we do have a representative here to speak on that. If you would like to ask me a question.
Thank you.
Mr. Cole.
Mr. Cologne, would you kindly get sworn in for us?
Please state your name, please.
Thomas Cologne.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will testify truthfully here on the law?
Yes. Okay, thank you. So we're gonna start a new church in the entire building or just part of the building?
Just in part of the building.
Okay.
It's gonna be where that garage door is and those 2 windows are,
Mhm.
right in the middle. That will be the section that we'll be trying to lease from Phyllis Davis and Rusty Davis. Just turning that into a church building.
Okay. And you guys are associated with the one in Clovis? Okay.
Well, the Davises are more than willing to lease this part of the building to them.
Yeah.
You know, like they wrote a letter stating that, but
Mhm. Good to have something going there.
Any real questions, comments? All right, well, thank you, Mr. Clum. So I will entertain a motion to go out of public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Cole to go out of public hearing and a second by Mr. Davis. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, okay, we're back in regular session, so I will entertain a motion for a special use permit at 1809 South Avenue D for the purpose of operating a church.
move for approval.
Second.
I have a motion to approve from Mr. Watkins and a second from Mr. Cole. Call the roll, please.
Ms. Good,
Yes.
Ms. Parker,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Cole,
Yes.
Mr. Christensen.
Yes. Okay, so that was approved and it will go to the city council on the 6th of January. So thank you for coming. Okay, our next item. Public hearing for resolution PC number 2025-2026-15. A resolution providing for a variance at the address of 1019 North Avenue A for the purpose of building an 8-foot fence submitted by Arnaldo Rivera. I will entertain a motion to go into public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Cole and a second by Ms. Baca to go into public hearing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is opposed? Okay, Ms. Lovely.
Okay, so this application is for a variance at 219 North Avenue A. It's a mostly empty lot with one house on the property, but it is not occupied residential now. So the relevant ordinance for this, he's wanting to build an 8-foot fence and then also store trailers on the property. And it is, I believe, an R2 zone. So the fence cannot be above 4 feet in the front and 6 feet in the back as we usually have it. So he's wanting to put 8 feet all around the property. And then also the storage of the trailers does fall under commercial use. Now we go to the next. So we did publish this public hearing in the Historic News on November 12th. We sent 12 certified letters to property owners. There was 0 for, 1 against. 6 certified letters to public utilities was 0 for and 0 against. The one protester, she just thought that 8 feet was too high for a fence. We go to the next one. So this is the site plan that Mr. Rivera submitted. So he will still meet the 3, or where his property lines are at, he has them staked. So he said it's about 3 foot from each curb, and then he will follow the 25-foot clear side triangle for the traffic safety. We go to the next one. And then this is just another view of the lot that he's wanting to place the fence at. And then Mr. Rivera is on the Zoom as well, if you'd like to ask him. Any questions?
I do.
Okay.
We just were redoing an ordinance with the vehicles and stuff like that. Does this not fall in that? Isn't this gonna be with the 8-foot fence? He's wanting to store trailers in there. Will this not fall under that ordinance where this is not to happen?
Which board?
We did it with the old cars, the vehicles.
Trailers, I believe, are, he uses them for work. So he does use them, but he travels for work, so I believe that's why he's just wanting a safe place to store them. When he's not using specific ones, I believe.
So this isn't like we're gonna store 50 trailers in there. It's not gonna be like a wrecking yard for trailers.
I don't believe so, but like I mean, that's probably a better question for him.
Okay.
But from my understanding is he's just wanting it for safe storage. For his tree.
Okay.
But to be clear, aren't we The application is for the fence itself.
It's for the fence and the storage of trailer.
Okay, got it.
I think I just, I know on the agenda, I think I left that, but on the resolution and on the.
It is
The
for the
summer.
storage of the trailers.
Yeah. But yeah, it is for both.
If we better talk to Mr. Rivera. Hi, Mr. Rivera. Could you be sworn in, please?
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me now.
We can. She's
Okay.
gonna swear you in, okay?
Okay,
If you'll state your name, please.
I can hear you.
State your name, please.
Oh, my name is Arnoldo Rivera.
Do you swear or affirm that you will testify truthfully here under penalty of law?
It's hard to hear you.
Do you swear or affirm that you will testify truthfully here under penalty of law?
I don't understand what you say.
Puedes confirmar que vas a testigar aquí con veracidad, con la verdad, abajo de
señora.
pena de ley.
Sí, señora.
Yes, okay, thank you. So we have a couple questions we'd like to ask, okay?
Okay,
I would just like to know the storage of the trailers. Is it gonna be the whole thing that is being filled with the trailers, or is it just gonna be a minute amount of trailers there?
okay. My business is in remodeling, and I put a lot of trailers, utility trailers and enclosed trailers. But I don't have any space in the house where I live in, and I'm honored for this property, and I want to put the fence 8 foot high for security, because it's a lot of drug addiction people around. But I don't put junks. I'm just to put my utility trailers and my enclosed trailers in a weekends when we come back from the road, and we get out in the Mondays. So it's just for keep it safe, the tools, inside in the property.
Any other?
How many trailers did you say?
I have like 3 enclosed trailers and 2 utility trailers, like a flat trailers, 16 foot.
Okay, so they're not like semi truck trailers?
No, it's just like regular pickups, and I set up the longest trailer I have is 16 foot.
And what were you thinking on fencing material?
I want to put the 278 pipes, and I want to put the metal in the fencing with the metal, but I want to put like 3 different bars, like same pipes, and I want to put the wall angle in the middle and make safe, the 2 pieces 4 foot, the metal tin.
Oh, okay.
And you agreed to the setback on the corners or you want 8 foot all the way around?
Yes. Because the whole house I have any there, I'm used for storage, and I'm put the materials I have any left from the houses and work. But people start going in on windows and start stealing all the materials and everything, and it's the reason I want to put the fence.
Anything else? Okay, thank you, Mr. Rivera.
Thank you, sir.
So, is there anyone that would like to speak for or against? Okay, then I will entertain a motion to go out of public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion to go out of public hearing by Mr. Cole and a second by Ms. Baca. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, okay, we're back in regular session. And I will entertain a motion to approve or deny the variance at the address of 1019 North Avenue A for the fence.
Unless he meets the requirements we've set in the past on the front part and the corners. Isn't there the minimum height on that?
The what?
That's the 25-foot stone with the clear side triangle.
So all the way around, but you would still need that, the 25-foot triangle on the corner would be cut out from the fence. So that traffic would still be able to see it.
The front part is, you're okay with the 8 foot on that, or is that?
So we don't, that's why, it doesn't fall under our ordinance, so it has to sort of push and. So it would just be, you know, up to you guys if that's agreeable or not, but it would be 8 foot all the way around, but he wouldn't meet the clear side triangle.
The setbacks.
I would vote for approval.
I'll second that.
So I have a motion for approval by Mr. Watkins and a second from Ms. Baca. Call the roll, please.
Yes.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Watkins,
Yes.
Ms. Baca,
Yes.
Ms. Good,
Yes.
Mr. Christensen.
Yes. Okay, that was approved, so that will go to the city council on January 6th. Okay, next item. Review of annual report.
Or a month like this year, because we didn't have any application for 2 months. So this is the annual report for November 2024 to December of 2025. So we met 9 times. During the last year, we did have 2 meetings canceled due to potentially having lack of quorum. And then we did reschedule 1 meeting. So that was for this year. So, for this review, we did 1 replat application, 4 special use permits, 3 zone changes, 14 variances, 1 vacation of right of way, and there was 2 applications that were denied. And then for the attendance of the current members, you can see that there. I didn't count Miss Good yet since we didn't have any meetings.
Perfect.
We go to the next one. So this is just the term history of our chairman and our past commissioners and our current commission and their length of service. Good year, and hopefully we don't see as much conflict variances.
Yes. thank
Well,
you.
we won't actually.
Because we got a new ordinance doing, or we're working on it.
So,
Can I just ask for just an editorial that there's no E on the end of my name?
yes, ma'am. You know, I fixed that on the agenda, but I haven't fixed that on. I apologize.
No, there's no reason.
I
Fine.
don't know why.
You're not the first.
Okay. Then our discussion and approval of our 2026 Planning and Zoning Commission meeting schedule. Yes, we can jump into that.
So pretty much the same choice of the first Monday of the month or the second Monday of the month. We do have a new deadline of submission for city council items. So it makes it a little, I mean, it's not that much longer than normal, but if we did the first of the month, it would be 4-week wait to city council. The second day of the month would be 3-week wait to council. And then we go to the next. And then those are just the dates, so I don't believe any of them had any conflicting holidays or anything like that, so.
If you were asked your opinion of which one you would prefer, which one would you prefer? First week of the month or the second week of the month? Paperwork reasons and
I think the first of the month gives me like a little bit extra time to get. So.
Okay.
Cause if we did and that's if city council keeps their first and third of the month, like they have this last year. That would give me about a week to turn in all the documents.
I think it's gonna make any difference to me, cause I probably won't be back on the.
Oh, right, yeah. So first,
I say we should support you and what's better for you. I think we should support what's better for you.
yeah, so I think we're all in agreement. The first would be the first Monday.
So I guess if y'all just wanna.
Do we need to make a
Is it the
vote?
resolution?
Okay, well,
I move that
I'll.
we
Motion or just a
adopt the,
resolution?
Is this a motion or a resolution?
It's just a
Should be a
motion to
motion.
approve, and then I'll publish it like I do.
Oh, okay.
Other stuff, yeah.
Well, I'll entertain a motion and then we have our meetings on the first Monday of the month.
so moved.
Second,
So I have a motion by Ms. Good and a second by Ms. Baca to approve our schedule for the first Monday of the month. Call the roll, please.
Ms. Baca?
yes,
Yes.
What's his name?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Morgan?
Yes.
Woods?
Yes.
Okay, well, that resolution was approved and do we have any other business that anyone?
just to mention, I would like to thank the ladies back there on all the work that they've been doing on the ordinances. You guys have been working really hard on getting those updated and I appreciate it. And also I did look in my water bill and I saw the notice of reaching out to P and Z before any building, so good for that.
Still have to go, come up here.
Okay,
As this board mentions about, congratulations to Gary Watkins will be meeting us in January to join city council. So what we'll do is we'll be putting a post out requesting letters of interest for his replacement on the P and Z board. If nobody who's interested, please have them send their letter of interest to the city manager. I'm not sure if that'll be elected with our current mayor or future mayor, so good place to send them to him. Yeah, if anyone has any questions, just send them our way.
Thank you.
Been a pleasure to serve for the 7.5 years that I've been here.
thank you for your service. Anything else? Then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.